Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new thriller Old Man from director Lucky McKee, who had previously worked on the film May, which I saw in film club with my friend Matt back in the day, back in college freshman year, and everybody walked out except for Matt, myself, and our friend Remzi, because what a messed up movie that was. And here we have this cabin out in the middle of the woods, and Stephen Lang plays an old man with an interesting cadence and probably some mental health issues because he's just jumping all over the place and acting crazy, pulling shotguns on a wanderer named Joe, played by Mark Center. And he just happens upon this cabin, and basically for an hour and 37 minutes, we're just treated to the old man not trusting Joe and them getting into awkward conversations. And I mean awkward. Like, Stephen Lang and Mark Center both feel so awkward in their exchanges in this. And I feel like this would have worked better as a short film, because after a while, it does feel really drawn out. It's pulling you along. It's stretching this narrative as thin as possible. And it's one of those kinds of films that lives and dies based off of a twist and, like, what's really going on here. And when you get there, at least for me, it felt so unsatisfying. And I'm just, like, sitting there like, this is what I spent the past hour and a half building up to. I'm like, okay, that was obvious. Or at least, like, this isn't shocking to me. And, you know, when a film's really trying to build up to a twist and it just does not land, that's a shame. But, you know, this is a well-directed and eerily creepy kind of film. It has some side stories. It builds up some tension along the way. It just doesn't really add up to much by the time the credits start rolling, and it wasn't exactly an experience that, like, I would go around recommending to people. But if you're really into some claustrophobic kind of thrillers and stuff like that, maybe give it a try. Stephen Lang is still going out there doing his thing, you know, playing some messed up old men, just like in Don't Breathe, and somehow they made a sequel to that and made him the protagonist. What? But in the end, this is a bit of a letdown in terms of a story, and I don't know if the acting and the thrills are enough to make it worthwhile to check this out, but I'm going to leave that up to you. Might be worth a watch. But those are my thoughts on Old Man. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.